Be alive. Wow, it's another glorious day, another glorious time um, to be here. It's good to see these beautiful faces again. And to our audience out there, thank you for joining us. Thank you for those who will be joining us, for those who will be watching the replay of this edition, this episode. Today, not to waste time, I just want to, thank my sisters, the faces that you're seeing on the screen. I have Modupe from California. I have Motunrayo from Texas, Omulara from Texas, and
Mhm.
yours truly, Adebola Kolawole. I'm reaching you from New York. You can imagine we're from different areas, different zones, time zones, different cities. But thank God for technology, we're able to gather and do this. So today, not to waste time, we're going to be talking about a topic that is quite interesting because there have been some controversy about this topic, so we decided to just put them together and try to discuss them as best as we can. And if you have any thoughts, please feel free to join us, drop your thoughts and share with us in the chat. So the topic is about pioneering versus leveraging, pioneering versus leveraging. So let's just go in, dive in, and even know what are we talking about when we talk about pioneering and leveraging. So I'm going to ask Mudupe to start us on this. You know, she's laughing. So Mudupe, you should know I'm going to call you one way or the other anyway.
Because
So,
I'm your scapegoat, right?
oh my goodness. All right. So I wanted to start us on this topic.
Okay.
So when we talk about pioneering and we talk about leveraging, I mean, what can you say in your own words, in your own understanding, maybe from experience?
Awesome. Good. Thank you, everyone watching us out there. Let's make sure we keep the spirit high. We need that energy right now
Yeah,
because it's a topic we can't just do away from. This is a topic we want to make sure that as you're working towards building your business goals, you want to know where should you go? Should you go A or should you go B? And why are you going A and why are you going B? I've already started off and she said pioneering. Pioneering. So it means from another word, right? For lack of better word, you look at that individual as somebody like an inventor, somebody who invented an idea, somebody who invented a thought, right? And we have likes of them out there. We're not going to be calling out names here, okay? But just to make sure we drill down to mention to you those two concepts we're looking at. Pioneering, it's either you're inventing a thought, you're inventing an idea, something came on, and you felt, the reason why I'm doing this, and majorly those inventors, right? They look out for a problem in a society. They look out for a problem in a society, and then they develop a solution. One time solution, they probably will work at it, improve more at it, and that is just simple to put pioneering. So they are known as those individuals who invented that thought or who invented that idea. And then it becomes, over time, well embraced, well accepted, and people are maybe improving upon it as the time goes. So that is pioneering just in a simple language. When we go the other route of leveraging, because we're looking at pioneering and we're looking at leveraging, it simply means you're not the inventor of that idea. You're not the inventor of that thoughts. Somebody else had put that in place. Somebody else had put up a system to work. Somebody else had put on, something um, just very simple and basic that anybody could embrace, anybody could accept and use to their own advantage and use to their own benefit. So just simple put, that's pioneering and leveraging, just putting them side by side. I do not want to steal my sister's thunder. I'll throw it back to you, Adebola. Over to you.
thank you, Modupe. I mean, you started us well. So Modupe has already, sort of defined, let me say, what pioneering is and what leveraging is. I'm just going to go to Muturayo. She has something to add to that.
Yes. Thank you so much. And good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this or when you're catching up on this, right? And where, because We are all over. So, Modupe has given us, the basic, the layman definition of all this. And the fact remains that, one way or the other, I believe that everybody is leveraging on something. And I believe that everyone cannot be pioneers. We cannot be the one to start an idea like everybody, like a huge percentage of us will, but everybody will definitely leverage on one thing or the other. Then the question is, what are you leveraging on? How are you leveraging on those things? Do you even know that you have what you can gain from what you are using if you leverage on them rightly? So that is just the point today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mutunayo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, from your points and from Mudupe points, you ladies are like leaning towards leveraging over pioneering. So let me ask Omolara. Omolara, what do you have to say to this?
All right. Thank you, everyone. Good evening to all our viewers that are watching us at this time. As Modupe has opened the floor for us, I mean, in order she had let us know what pioneering mean and what leveraging, means. So on my own opinion, what I'm going to say it's I'll go with leveraging because for me, if I have to pick pioneering, right, that means I have to start, I have to start digging on what I can do. I have to start, make research, do all things on my own time. I mean, at my own, at my own risk. I'll put it that way, because I don't really know what's out there for me. But if I have to leverage on something, and I make sure maybe it's something. If I have to leverage on that thing, I make sure it's a system or a business, that has been working. So if the business or the system has been working already, then I would like, or I want to like leverage on that, because I don't have to go through all the stress of, you know, doing,
Starting from
starting
the
from the,
scratch.
exactly, starting from the scratch, looking for business to do, I mean, getting one or two things together. I mean, having to like ask people, okay, what is in vogue, what business is in vogue. I just don't want to start from the scratch. I want to
Mhm.
leverage on the system that has been that is already proven that and people has been using, and that has a result.
Thank you. Thank you, Omolara. I mean,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Um, sometimes they say that sometimes that the easy way out may not be the best, but sometimes the easy way out may actually be. I mean, let me say most times I would say maybe the best way to go. The most important thing is for you to know that you are on the right path.
Mm.
You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. You can, do your own research, find out about it, and all that. So now we are all sort of leveraging, I mean, sorry, leaning towards leveraging because I was checking okay, let me even look at what leveraging means. We say this word all the time. And it's all the definition that I was seeing online was about, oh, it's like borrowing money to acquire assets for a business. So you are not using your own money. It's all about using other people's money to get started. So let's talk about the advantages of leveraging. Why would you want to do that if you were in a business, if you want to start and you're borrowing money in that? So when looking at it in our own context of, starting a business, business startup, why would somebody want to leverage, or what are the advantages of leveraging that over pioneering? So Mudupe, I'll come to you again.
Not a problem. And that sounds very good because this section is it's expected to be inspiring an audience. Those were the things we looked out for. Just know that anytime we come out here, we just don't come out here so you can hear us or see our beautiful faces. We always have something behind the scene and to make sure we give value. Yeah. Why would I, go for leveraging rather than pioneering? It takes a lot of time for inventors to really come out with an idea. So it's like, they dream of a certain thought, right? And then they bring it out. And one of the characteristics of pioneers or inventors or creators is that, right, they are quite adventurous. They might start off on one thing, right? They might be almost there and it might not work. And then they'll start all over again. So it's actually time consuming. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. Now, if you are that individual, right, and you are that space in your lifetime that you have that ample of time, you want to create something from the scratch, by all means. But if you fall into that category, you are like, you know what, I've been there, done it. What can work for me? I need certain things in a particular time frame. You're better off leveraging. However, make sure you find that system that is working. Make sure you find that system that is proven, because there are a lot of systems out there, but not all systems are leverageable, for lack of a better word. Not all systems give you that benefit you think you will get when you leverage on a particular system. So I will own on to time. Pioneers spend a lot of time. Before you now see that product come to life, they would have spent tons of time. So if you have that time, by all means, go do it. But if you think, you know what, time is not on my side, I want to yield, I want to see the return on investment, I want to get to work, why don't you do your due diligence? Look out for that system that is working and plug into it. A system like ours, you can never miss it. Thank you, Adebola.
Thank you, Modupe. That's a good one, you know. That's one advantage, the time. She's talked about the time. You're saving yourself the time. Save yourself the time. Don't even waste time. Okay. Don't waste time having to think about what should I invent or what should I create, or and I'm gonna call on Muturayo. Muturayo is a business owner, like all of us are. And just so that you know, we have leveraged something that, I mean, we are okay. We're in business. We leverage an opportunity. We leverage a system that works with proven results, and we are here today trying to let you know that starting a business, because our message today is for people who are in the market looking for how to get started with a business you want, or maybe you're looking specifically for online business, digital business. You really want to do it, you're not sure of what to do or where should I start from. Our message to you is that there is a better way, there is a better option, and we don't just want to say, oh, this is it. That's why we're comparing both, so that you can know. Based on your experience, Muturayo, in our business, in your business, can you even think about how it would have been if you were the one that's, if you have to, like, okay, create all the things that you use? We just go on there, show our faces, and people see us and they are reaching out to us. What other advantage can you of leveraging overpreneuring that can you give us?
Thank you, and thank you very much, Adebola. I want to tell our audience watching us now, or you're going to be catching up on the replay. Modupe said something. Time. Do you have the time to go back to the drawing board? Already, most of you watching us now, catching up on the replay, we see ourselves that we've wasted a lot of time already, going to colleges and all of that.
Yeah.
And relocating to where we are now, starting all from the scratch. If you want to do that again, yes, it's okay. It's your choice. But we are in the business of, we are done, and we want to go with what is involved, what is working, what is tested and proven. Now, I want to think towards the point that with leveraging, you can actually do more with less. More with less. What do I mean with it? There is no business you would do without you needing resources, right? Be it, financial resources, human resources, whatever it is, right? But when you look at it that you want to go start all the way from the scratch, there are some areas of what you want to do. Now bringing it to business, you want to start a business. There are some areas of what you want to do that you will not be the one to do it. You will need a professional in that area. That means you will need their services, right? But here, when you are ready to leverage, come on, baby. All you do is just go there, look at something. Before I joined this business, like Adebola said, I don't know anything called funnel. Maybe if you say funnel, I will go to my kitchen and I will give you something to pour your roro with. Yeah. But here am I running my business with a unique funnel, specifically built for my business, personalized to my business, right? And my business is running 24/7 without me having to pay somebody to stay up. So why wouldn't I want to leverage? Yes, leverage a business that me putting a little bit of my resources, a little bit of my time, and it's yielding more than I can ever imagine, sustaining me and sustaining my family. So I will stop right there now, Adebola.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Motrayo. That was a good one. So Motrayo talked about uh, the financial aspect, the capital. You are going to be getting more, with less. Getting more with less. When people say, "Oh, sometimes you're getting started and things don't work out, you have to go back to the drawing board." It's not only time that you're wasting; you're also spending money. So why don't you just come on with all you know, leverage something that is already working with proven results. And all you need to put in, it will be minimal compared to if you have to start from the scratch. There's nothing wrong in leveraging people. You don't have to be a pioneer. All right. So I want uh, Omolara to just let us know, is there any other advantage of leveraging over pioneer that you may have experience in your business that you're thankful for, that okay, I went this route, this is something that you know I got from there, from doing that.
Well, thank you for that. I would say what I've gained so far, starting my own business, I mean, leveraging on the system that is proven and thousands of people are using, is the flexibility. Because when you look at you leveraging on a system that has been, that is proven and people are getting results, you have that flexibility of you doing something, I mean, something that you love to do, you know. Talking about flexibility, if you are to start your own business from the scratch, that time will not be there for you. Just like Modupe said, you need a lot of time. But since you're doing, leveraging on a system that is proven, you have a minimal time, you have a limit time, a little time to do, to put things together. And you are not really putting things together, but most of these things have been done for you, you know. And then I have the flexibility of me, staying with my children. If I have to like start things from the scratch, that means my kids might probably not be seeing me. I might be going from one seminar to another, just to like gain experience of, okay, I want to start something new, something that I've not even ventured before. So I have to like start going to seminars, going to workshops. But all this, it's in the business that is already proven, that is already working. So all I have to do is just to plug into that system, which allow me to do other things. I mean other things I have to do or I can do. I won't spend much time saying I want to start all over from this beginning, but I have that time to do other things while I'm running the business at the same time. So it gives me that opportunity, to leverage on it and to have a flexibility of time and everything. And then also,
Yeah.
um, sorry, you talking to me?
Go ahead. No, I said
Oh,
thank
okay.
you. I'm just
Oh, you're welcome. So, and also, you're not spending much, because if you are to start from the beginning, you probably looking at you going to bank to loan money, to finance money, to finance the business. It takes time, it takes money, it takes energy and everything. But if I have to go to that route of leveraging, then I'll
Take your
just
credit score.
thank you. Check your credit score. But on this one, you don't have to check no credit score, because you are plugging into that system. You have time to do everything. You can travel even with the business that is already proven. You can travel and do things at your own times, things at your own time. You can do the business at anywhere. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you very much, Umalara. Thank you for that. And I want Mudupe to talk about uh, the risk level when it comes to pioneering, and just let us know what is there any advantage any in that level, that okay, if I'm starting from the scratch or if I'm leveraging, what is the risk level, or
Oh my gosh, that is huge. And I started by saying, oh my God, that is huge, because these are individuals who are inventors. This is something that has never existed.
Mhm.
This is something that is new, right? So there is no idea of anybody having navigated that path before. So they are walking their route to becoming a trailblazer,
Yeah.
pretty much. So they are walking that route and they're going to be meeting a lot of obstacles. So it's a huge risk, if you ask me. So they are taking that, I mean, of course, out of their generosity of art, they're like, okay, there is a problem that requires a solution. How about us taking this route? Right. And, so they would have failed on so many situations, but a lot of them would not give up. They will keep
Yeah.
going, with the mindset of, you know what, I will come out with a result. It's very risky, but you guess what? That is why risk and return is inversely related. So the higher the risk, the higher the return. In the
Mhm.
sense that at the end of the day, when they do find a solution, right? I mean, it's all good and dandy, right? But
Mhm.
the risk, of course, of pioneering, it's huge, it's enormous, because of course, time wasted. As a matter of fact, many pioneers die on this journey. Just a very little, make it through. I mean, for lack of not mentioning names and all of that right now, but of course, they are out for a good cause. And one of the lesson learned for me in that part is, and guys, I want you to pay attention, audience listening from wherever you are listening to. We're not calling out pioneers here and telling you that okay, they shouldn't be in existence.
No.
That's not what we're saying. But we are saying that pioneering, that act, inventing and creating, is so rigorous. It's very traditional and conventional. But over time, these pioneers have also developed, right, systems that are working. They
Yeah.
found a solution. They've now developed a system that is working. Fine. They got their trailblazer. They've gotten their Nobel, whatever award, which they do deserve, right? But they've worked up a system now that is working. And so our goal is, why would you want to start from the scratch? When these pioneers have done the job, they've navigated the path. All you need to do is what? Learn from it. In fact, their journey and their navigation path is a summary of experiences of so many years, so many hours put together in one solution piece. Why would you want to stress yourself? Over to
Yeah.
you, Ademola.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So what Mudupa is saying in short is the fact that, as if you're leveraging, you have a low risk level, a lower risk level, because you're not really risking much.
Mm-mm,
You are leveraging something that is already working. You are not like testing it to see if it will work or not.
mm-mm,
This thing has results. You can see it. So you know that you already have an idea of what you're getting, what your desired result is going to be. So that means you are starting at a very low risk level. So why would you want to go otherwise? Why would you want to do, I want Muta to talk about the audience, the market, that's as an advantage, or I'll just talk about the market for somebody who is leveraging. What do you say? I mean, in your opinion, how do you think that is? I believe it's one of the things that comes with leveraging. What can you say about the market? I'm talking about the audience. If you're selling something, if you're providing service, leveraging another business, or leveraging a pioneer,
mhm.
what can you say about the market for that, for the person within leveraging?
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. I am enjoying this. Even though I'm part of this, I'm just loving this and loving it all over again. Now, I want to say it is not a bad idea to be a pioneer. But
Mm-hmm.
I said it earlier that every one of us cannot be pioneers.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
But majority of us will leverage on what those pioneers have done. And there cannot be leveraging without, I mean, something that has been initiated before, right?
Mhm.
Let's take the our phone, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a time we had that ringing,
Mhm.
right? How many of us are still using that now? They keep building on that and keep building, right? And
Mhm.
leveraging. And now we have maybe the iPhone 13 or plus or something else, right? That is leveraging on an existing to improve. Now, coming back to business, when I know that somebody already did something, or group of people already did something that would take away the hassle for me, and I can run my business without employing someone and be paying that person, without having to go to door to say, oh, I brought in my yam today, and today my bags of rice are available. But don't worry, I'll reduce the price and I'll give this and I'll give that. Those logistics, right? I'm not, I mean, saying a security guard should stay in my store. I'm not paying utilities. I am not limited to my immediate environment. Imagine me having a store in Texas. My dear, I don't even know if I will my customers will extend to the whole of Texas. I might just be in the city that I am, or maybe in just Houston. But when it comes to leveraging a working, a proven system like ours, right? A digital business that is proven to be working. My dear, listening to us now, you're catching up on the replay. If you don't know, get this on now. We are worldwide. Yes,
Yeah.
Mhm.
we are
Oshe,
all over,
Mhm.
Oshe,
right? Mhm.
Oshe.
We are in Europe. We are in just everywhere in the
Yep.
world.
Mm-hmm.
We are not limited. We are not constrained. We are not, and nobody can say, oh, how do I put it? This rivalry of business. No, there is nothing like that existing in our business. So why will I see something like that and want to say I want to put myself through stress where my business is working 24/7?
Mhm.
Thank you.
So that is
Right.
it. Leveraging, you have wider coverage
Thank you
Mm-hmm.
compared to,
very much.
yeah,
The whole world is your audience, your
yeah,
is your marketplace, because the leveraging, comes with with the audience. It comes with the market. You
Mhm.
don't have to now start wondering, oh, where am I going to start from? Who am I going? No, just go ahead and just explode, explode, explode. All right. So we've talked about some of the the benefits or the advantages of leveraging over pioneering. Like Mutunayo said, there is nothing wrong with we are so grateful for those pioneers, those who have who did all the great inventions and that we are enjoying today. But people, times are changing. There are better ways, better options of doing business. One of them is the fact that you can have an online business instead of a brick and mortar business. All these things, there's a reason for them. I mean, there are reasons for them. You save time, you save money. Who wouldn't want to save time and money? Who is going to go for spending more time and money than saving it when you're going to get the same or even better results? And that's what we're trying to say today. Okay, that's leveraging a system that is working, especially if you want to start your business, you should look into that. And that's what we do. That's what we did. And that's what we are telling you about. That it is better to leverage, but at the same time, you still have to do your own research, find out what is best for you. But from our own end, we have tasted it and we know that it is better. I'm here and my business is over there in the UK, in Australia, in India, in UAE, or anywhere I want it to be. I it's just with a click, and they can see me, they can see my business anyway. So we have the technology, let's use it. All right. Omolara, I just wanted to tell our audience, regarding our business. How, if they want to know about what we do, or they want to, like, check it out, what do they need to do?
All right, thank you. It's so simple. What they need to do is to, I mean, check out the URL right in front of them in case they are watching us now, and probably catching up on the replay. All they need to do once again is just like, I mean, ask. There is no crime in asking.
And
Okay,
you shall receive.
exactly. There is no crime in asking. Just ask, and we definitely will let you know. And then just register with your name and email address in case you're looking to do something. I mean, you want to leverage on a system that is proving that has result, and we are getting result. Everybody in the community are getting result. So check it out. Do your due diligence, because we all did our due diligence. You want to leverage on something that you don't even know anything about.
Yeah.
I don't have a business before, no business orientation before, but because I did my due diligence and I did my research, I saw that it's something I can leverage on, because it gives me that time, it gives me that flexibility. And I don't really spend much, unlike me, starting from the beginning. So if you want to look into, doing leveraging on a system that is working, just reach out to us. We have our names, our website, register with your name and email address, and then we'll send you're going to receive a personal link to our webinar, because we have a workshop that we do every week on Tuesdays and Thursdays of every week. So the reason why we ask you to register is just because you need to be informed before you go into what we're doing. And we want you to get informed before you can decide, okay, this is what I want to do. So you do your due diligence, and then we go from there. You will be fine. We are fine. We are okay with the result we get in the community, in the business. Then you should be able to, look into it, and you'll be fine as well.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. I'm looking at the time. I said, okay, it looks like we're just getting started. But really, 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 let's be frank, let's be serious, And this our message is for people who are serious, who are looking for change, who are thinking about starting a business. We're just letting you know that there are better options to start your business. There are better options. If you don't have anything yet, if you are not sure where to get where to start from, if you need help, if like I said, it's learn from the people who have gone ahead. They will tell you their mistakes. You will learn from their mistake. You will learn from the positive aspects, so you know what not to do. But just in case you don't have any other option, you don't know what you want to do, or maybe you do know, but you are still on the fence, we have something that works. We have something that works. It's proven with result. It is global. We have a wonderful community, supportive community. We are enjoying this business, not just doing it. We are enjoying it. It gives us pleasure. And you can get on board. You can join us, and you are all welcomed. We're especially inviting you to check it out. Go to our URL, like Omolara said, register with your name and email, and see what this business can do for you. You can also send us DM if you want to, have a one-on-one conversation with us. Just send us a message. We are not far away, easy to reach. So thank you, ladies. Thank you for your inputs. Thank you for educating our audience. And we just want to say thank you, everybody, for always tuning in, and those who watch the replay, because we see the numbers that people are checking these videos out. And we will continue to do this just to educate the people out there, and to help families, meet their goals. And for now, we have to go. From Texas, we have Omolara and Moturayo from California.
Bye.
As for Dupe and Adebola Kolawole from New York, we're saying bye for now. We will be coming back soon, very soon, sooner than you expect.
Bye, people.